He almost threw the table. He doesn't understand boundaries. He doesn't understand personal space. He doesn't understand social cues.
So you just scoop them?
Scooped him, put him
So you picked him up, you brought him, did you do it in the living room or did you just go to his room?
I went to the couch he has under his bed.
On February 9th, 2025, officers responded to a call about an 8-year-old boy that was being mistreated at a home in St. Petersburg, Florida. St. Petersburg Police Department officers found that the father had restrained the child with tape from shoulders to feet and left him alone, causing the boy to fall when trying to stand, as reported in a police affidavit. The parents failed to seek proper medical care for the boy.
If you're talking, if you want to sit down, you can. It's up to you. Or just make it comfortable. It's going to be a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So we're out here. We got the report, DCF report. So police, we just come to back her. But some things he's saying is alarming, and we're just looking further into it. Doesn't mean anybody's in trouble. It just means we're doing our job as further investigating, and it's either they're going to go one way or the other way. Does that make sense? Okay. So let me grab what's the information. Okay, so I can get that information. Okay, so I can grab that from you after. What's your first name?
Alex.
By having him here, you're going to persuade.
Just for that one question.
No, which you can tell me. Which you can tell me. Then we can do it. You know what I mean? Because if he's
there was never any duct tape.
Okay. Well, what is he talking about? You obviously know what he's talking about.
I know what he's talking about, and it was masking tape.
Masking tape? That explains why it's blue. Gotcha. What happened with the masking tape?
It was a day, few months back. He was being uncontrollable. It means that if his mind is not set right, which is most of the time, he will oppose with all that he has. And surprisingly enough, all that he has is quite scary. He is mightier than you would expect a grown-up to be. And that day, he was being uncontrollable. We were at his therapist.
What's
the same
uncomfortable?
afternoon.
I just don't understand. What's uncomfortable?
Uncontrollable.
Uncontrollable? Okay.
We were at his therapist that same day, in the afternoon, and we were scared because he almost threw the table.
So he just masking taped him, and then where did he just put him in his room, or did he put him on the couch here, or on a chair?
He has a double-decker bed in his room, and he has the lower part is a sofa bed.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So he put him there, and he was so out of himself that, well, we heard him
Screaming,
yell
yeah.
for a while, and then not yell. That's when I said, "Uh-oh," and then he yelled again. So I went in, and he was so out of himself that from the sofa, he managed to roll onto the floor, and he hurt his chin.
Okay. Yeah, I saw the mark, which would make sense because he's okay. So he rolled, hit his chin. Was there a lot of blood or no?
Oh yes.
I was gonna say face bleeds a lot. Was EMS called, or did you guys just control the bleeding? Was ambulance called, or did you just control the bleeding?
No, we controlled the bleeding. We managed. We both. My husband has proper training. I have experience. We used to live on a boat, so.
What does your husband do?
He works for a software company called Red Hat.
Okay. Do you ever recall he's got the mark above his eyebrow. Do you know what happened with the mark?
He always had it.
The red mark?
Red mark?
Yeah, there's a little fresh red mark right above his left eye. He's saying Dad kicked him yesterday because he was doing that high-pitched squeal thing he does. So.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, he said that. I'm trying to think. What else? Talk about dad.
The parents failed to seek proper medical care for the injury. The mother continued making excuses and acting like the son was telling lies or exaggerating the situation.
Relationship with many people.
Gotcha.
He tends to retain only the negative things. For example, he will say that at the playground he never gets the swings.
When in reality, he gets the swings.
And when you dig in a little bit, you find out that it's something that happened once a couple weeks ago.
Okay. Which, I mean, now that you say it, I can see it.
And sometimes he's being very pushy because he doesn't understand boundaries. He doesn't understand personal space. He doesn't understand social cues. And sometimes his will push him away and he will say that hit him.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes more sense.
For therapists and watch out, you're gonna get sprayed.
Oh, Sugar Plum Fairy.
As far as his schooling, does he go does he have like a teacher?
Yes. So this school, it's not
I would've got
incorporated as a school, but it works as a school.
Okay. What's it called? Okay, so it's
That's a school? I missed it.
It's not incorporated as a school.
But-
That's why it's called a tutoring place and homeschool.
Gotcha.
Does he have a specific tutor that he works with there, like one-on-one?
It's just one tutor for all the kids. It's 7 kids at the moment.
What's that tutor's name?
Blush Gorson.
But yeah, so as far as
She will have a few things to say about first.
okay, yeah, like I said, my role is just to gather as much information, just to kind of show like the patterns. What do you think? Is that your call?
No, that's a
Oh,
neighbor's.
okay.
No.
I was like, oh no.
It's a
Okay.
right there. So.
Just to kind of establish like what's going on. But besides that, I will definitely be back most likely tomorrow. Touch base with him, just to kind of see like what his side is, what his story is. And then obviously if they.
A couple more quick questions. So he responds to pain and he snaps back together. You were talking about sometimes when you get frustrated, do you ever go further than the limit, or your husband ever go further than the limit? You think? You know what I mean? Like, because I know you said when you get frustrated. I'm just trying to piece in. I don't know. After he keeps running by the door and peeking his head out, so I see what you're talking about, where he's grabbing the cat. Sorry, my nose itches.
You know,
Oh, I forgot about the Super Bowl. I was like, what is everybody?
we're doing our best to
Correct.
teach him, correct him, and keep our sanity.
I don't blame you.
I tend to yell
I got yelled at.
because it's often the only way that he will snap out of something and do it, you know.
He's super nice. He's just a puppy.
He's adorable. Hi, baby. I love doggies. I love doggies. Yes, they do. Yay. All right. Well,
Should I put him inside?
yes, please. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll talk to him, and then we'll get this wrapped up.
And we're just going to talk to him separately.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah. We have to. It's part of the job.
Cross.
I love the light in the back.
Can you recall when this happened?
Precisely, no, but that was before Christmas.
Before Christmas?
I would say a few weeks before Christmas. He
Is
was
this
at the peak of the excitement for Christmas, so that was making him.
Get all antsy.
Is this the first time you utilize masking tape in that way?
Yes.
Yeah.
I had closed his door once using masking tape, but that's it.
Was there a lot of blood when he fell? Because it is a face.
Not that much, no.
Not that much.
But we had to put, I think Alex had to put something like 3 strips on it.
Okay.
It was a cut, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. So have you ever seen? He was saying that I'd struck him in the back before. Have you ever seen use physical? Because that sometimes the physicalness will set him right. He will feel the pain and then like act normal. Like the pain will be his receptors to go to acting normal. So I'm trying to piece that.
I've not noticed that personally.
In Florida, like he was telling her, in Florida you are allowed to corporal punish your child. So you're allowed to use like spanking and all that. Certain types of things that you can like belt some of them.
Well, I was
Different side.
myself punished physically by my dad, and I really don't want to reproduce that. So I'm a
Okay.
bit
So you just scoop them.
scooped him, put him on.
So you picked him up, you brought him. Did you do it in the living room, or did you just go to his room? Because she said there's a double decker in the room.
I went to the couch he has under his bed.
Yeah,
yes.
that's what she said. Okay, and then you taped him. You just kept taping him. And then he just sat there and
And he was lying.
lying. Oh,
basically
okay.
there.
And then he bumped,
And then he must have
rolled him
jumped
up,
like a snake or rolled over.
Yeah.
I don't know.
and then
Hurt
patched
himself.
him up. Who took him out of the tape?
We did.
Okay.
As soon as we heard changing tone, Alex went to see. She told me,
Have you ever punched him in the back or something? Because he says that sometimes you'll chase him with your fist up and he gets scared. He'll try to outrun you.
I chase him quite often. Punch him in the back. Not that I can recall. No?
What happens if you catch him? So if you're chasing him, you catch him. Is it a
Generally, he's super
spanking?
light,
Is
so
it
I
scoop
grab
him?
him and I maintain him.
So you got trampoline, you got the cold shower. There's got to be stuff that makes him snap out of his reality, I guess you could say, because he's
What works most of the time when he's not too high is for us to ask him to go either outside or in his room.
But what if he's defiant? Like the
When
cold
he-
shower made sense because if he's defiant, you're trying to snap him out of it. Because I'm assuming he's not going to get in there.
The best thing that works is if we can ignore him. And when we say if we can,
If he's gonna,
if
yeah.
he's not in our face.
Which is going to be in your face.
But well, not always, because sometimes he's just loud, but not in our face.
Gotcha.
It's different. In which case, if you ignore him,
Is there any other physical stuff like the shower? Because the shower makes sense because when the water hits him, it's going to take him out of his reality. Is there any other?
If you have suggestions, I'm taking.
No, I'm just asking because I'm trying to piece everything together, and because my job is to find the reasons and the intent behind stuff, and then now I see your reason was to get him to calm down and snap out of his reality. Is there any other?
Well, the one tool we have right now, he gets $5 a month, and every time he misbehaves,
You take Miller. Hurts me like anywhere, and then tries to take pants off to spank.
what?
So I'm just trying to. He's 8 years old. I'm trying to piece.
When he was 4, that was one of the thing where take
You
your
spanked,
take your pants off, you're going to get spanked. It didn't get spanked, but that was the verbal menace.
Gotcha. Still, like I said, still legal. But when he says,
But
when he goes from does physical violence, and then he says right after that, hurts me like anywhere. What kind of stuff does? There's got to be more to the story for an 8-year-old to be saying that. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to piece and debunk. Because when your wife was talking about, okay, yeah, we do his hands like this. Like, okay, that makes sense. You're trying to calm him down. I get it. What I'm trying to do is debunk everything. So when he's saying this, I'm trying to say, okay,
I don't know what he's referring to, because apart from me potentially hurting him because he wiggles because I'm restraining him, I'm not applying any force on him with the intent to hurt him.
yeah.
I don't understand. I am cooperating.
Just, step forward, okay?
Okay.
Hold on. 3:30 Delta. Can you get a text order location? Okay, just almost like you're praying. Whatever's comfortable for you, however you wanna. Is that the easiest way for you?
My husband is not very flexible on the
Yeah, you're good.
So it's kind of.
I get it. Okay. You double lock that. And then the other thing that,
Just have him have a seat real quick.
yeah, if you want to take a seat.
Just take a seat right there. Oh.
Okay. And the second thing is he wants us to also arrest you.
Oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. What is going to
So
happen to our child?
don't explain all that. I'm trying to keep it as calm as possible. You have neighbors. And then I'll explain everything and reasons why.
No, I need to turn off the stove.
Okay, we will help you with everything. So I will explain everything to you here in a second. To do how did you, and when I asked her how you got it, she told me you used to be a Boy Scout and you became the Boy Scout leader.
Well, I didn't get the opportunity to tell you that he did get a proper certification for that.
Not for stitches.
From
Not
what?
for stitches, but for damages.
From what?
From the Boy Scouts in France.
Which that doesn't. Listen, my wife's from France. She's directly from France. She doesn't even have her citizenship yet. I get it. But things, when you come to a different country, you have to follow our rules and laws. Just like when I go to France, I have to follow French rules and laws. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Here, you cannot do that. Putting the tape around his hand to go throw him in the, lock him in the cuddy or whatever, the cabin, you still can't restrain him like that. It's not like you're simply stopping him from hurting himself. Like if he's punching himself and you're stopping him, by you like grabbing him, chasing him around the house, grab him, and then to tape him up like that, it's not right. You see what I'm saying? Any common, if we went and asked a neighbor, any common denominator, everybody would say that's kind of messed up. You don't do that. I don't know if that's how they do it. France, I never heard about it. My wife told me stories.
For me, it was a way to avoid spanking or
Correct, but
hurting him.
But we're allowed to do that.
That's what I heard, but I didn't know.
but with him saying
We're allowed to hurt him as long as we don't leave any marks.
technically you can't hurt him. The intent, you cannot intend to hurt him. You can intend to correct the action. So when you talked about the frustrations and everything, sometimes you get frustrated when doing so. You see what I'm saying? It's a big no-no. So that's why we're at where we're at now.
School found out about it. Well, he had a bandage for
Correct.
a while. It wasn't hidden. It was,
Whether it's hidden or not, it's still, it happened.
Yes.
And that's what we have to understand.
If I understand correctly, they are here to make a judgment based on facts, not the circumstances. And
Correct.
given the facts, we are linked to, we are charged with a felony, which may be applied by a judge or not, but that's not
We're
your
only
decision.
the front line.
Yeah.
Or a judge might see you tomorrow and be like, you know what, you guys are good.
tomorrow.
Good. I don't know how that works because it's
Are we going to
Sunday.
be held until tomorrow?
Monday. So yeah, you'll get to talk to the judge more likely in the morning.
Oh
So-
my goodness.
So
And I also want to prepare you guys based on the charges as well. I don't know for certain because I'm not a judge and can't see into the future, but based on my experience with doing this, there is a high probability that there's going to be a no contact order between you. And that's something that I'm also going to have to reiterate to Jennifer, that this might be longer than just like a day kind of thing, because if there is a criminal...
So we can do that for that person. We've known her, what?
2 months.
You've known her a few months. The first time I met her was this weekend. We can do that for a person.
I'm good and pull your
I can
clothes
see
in.
that.
yeah, we gotta figure out. We can watch the animals and.
I don't have anything in here. I have prayer beads. I don't have
Okay. Try this one. Okay, I'll take those out. I'll leave those inside unless you want them in your property. Okay. Just go ahead and have a seat in there. Let me go ahead and buckle you up. That's a little loose.
The 56-year-old father and 45-year-old mother were charged with child neglect resulting in great bodily harm following their arrest and booked into the Pinellas County Jail. The father's bond was set at $50,000 and the mother's at $40,000, with no information provided on whether they posted it. Want to watch more videos like this one? Click the one on the screen now.